Trend Television is brought to you by Husky, the toughest name in tools, available only at the Home Depot. And by Dunlop Tires. Handle it with Dunlop Tires.
How's this for a patriotic lineup? Red, white, and blue examples of the newly updated domestic compact trucks. We think with all the changes, it's time for an update on what GMC, Chevy, and Ford have for you in 1998. They've been huge sellers for Ford and GM, so they're cautiously freshened this year. First, the Ranger, that gets new front styling with a lowered hood, new grille, and headlights. It's evolutionary and still clearly is a Ranger, but the changes are an improvement. But the biggest change for the Ranger is under the new front styling, where the dual I-beam suspension has finally gone to the junkyard in the sky. Finally, the Ranger gets the short, long-arm suspension that first came out on the Explorer. And that makes a major difference. The new suspension, combined with new boxed frame rails, improve the Ranger's stability. Pick your line and the Ranger will now follow it, but it still rides Ford tough. The suspension is stiff. Inside, the passenger airbag is now standard, and there's a shutoff switch for carrying baby in front. Otherwise, it's business as usual in the Super Cab with jump seats in back for short trips with friends. Under the hood, Ford's 4-liter V6 makes 158 horses and 223 foot-pounds of torque, and a surprising amount of noise doing it. New for 98 is a 5-speed automatic that makes the most of the horses, getting to 60 in 8.9 seconds. Now the Sonoma, which also gets new styling, although it's harder to notice with the signature grille. But there are new light units with high and low beams and new bumper and fascia. Inside, both the Sonoma and the S10 get a new dash with standard dual airbags and passenger shutoff switch. Our SLS tester was a price leader with the base gauge unit, no tack, to go with the 5-speed manual. And under the hood, the lower buck 4.3-liter V6, making 175 horses and 240 foot-pounds of torque. That'll get you to 60 in 8.9 seconds, a tie with the Ranger. This is not a new feature on the Sonoma and the S10 extended cabs, the driver's side third door. But try it once, and you won't want to be without it. Ford doesn't offer the extra door, and the memory seats didn't remember, which makes loading people or things in back a chore. Oh, one other note, both Chevy S10s and Sonomas get real truck bumpers this year, and you can get either of them lowered 2 inches with the ZQ8 option, which sport truck buyers were asking for.
And we did listen to that, and we have now lowered this vehicle for them, so we've given them a nice canvas that they can take this vehicle now and put in their hot rod radio systems and whatever paint jobs and so on that they want to do, but they've got a vehicle that if they have any warranty problems or whatever, they can bring it back and we'll take care of it for them.
So the factory will slam it, and then Chevy offers the SS package for the regular cab. The new front styling, which now looks a lot more like full-size Chevys, gets a monochromatic paint treatment. Inside, the SS brings high-back buckets, leather-wrapped wheel, and full gauges to keep track of the 4-speed auto's decisions. And under the hood, the strongest version of the Vortec V6, 190 horses and 250 foot-pounds of torque. That's the power to run to 60 in a tick over 8 seconds. Plus, decarbon gas shocks and meaty 55 series tires on 16-inch mags make the SS a sports car handler that just happens to have a pickup bed in back. And the prices? As tested, the Ranger is $21,485. The price leader Sonoma, $19,650. And the newest Chevy SS stickers at $20,350. So how's this come out? Well, the good news is each of these 98s is considerably improved over the previous generation. So domestic compact buyers are definitely getting better trucks for their bucks this year. But with that said, this is the truck you've got to try before you buy, the SS that truly deserves that famous nameplate. Let me put it to you this way. This is the first S10 we've ever really liked, and we really like this one a lot.